Whoa, that was a cool intro. Grian just swooshing by, and yeah, hi guys. You like my new skin? Huh? Oh boy, oh boy. This is pretty much how I looked at the end of the stream of the big charity event on the weekend. And guys, let me tell you, I'm still completely drained. It was insane. I'll tell you a story today about craziness. Oh wow, look at that. This is looking beautiful. This looks like some Randog railway network going on here. Oh baby, nice design. Me likey. Me likey a lot. Holy moly. This looks good. Look at that. Wow. Like seriously good. Man, you know, if they did one good thing with the new textures that is really good, you know, I like a lot of the changes. But what they did to the brick, man, finally it's useful and it's looking good, man. This is so cool. Need to talk to Ren how all this works out. I needed a break. So guys, we did the charity event and it was the most amazing experience I've had in my life, I think. It was glorious. So our goal, right, was we wanted to make about $10,000. And I was super nervous about the whole thing because, you know, with charitable efforts like that, you never know how is it going to go, you know, how are people on board, are people willing to support you and all that. But we literally smashed everything. Like we seriously smashed the goals. Like we made $40,000, guys. I still can't believe this. It was insane. In 12 hours, $40,000 for the cancer charity there. I mean, are you kidding me now? Right? I mean, I'm still shocked. Like literally shocked because, yeah, this is crazy. So, what is there is a headhunt going on. Did I miss it or so? But I think, yeah, Grian said it was next to a shop or so where he had. I don't know where he had the headhunting situation set up. I don't know where it is. Said it was somewhere around here. Maybe it's up there. Have to look a bit. Yeah, so the charity event was the most crazy thing I've ever witnessed in my life. Everybody who was there was flashed. The people that watched couldn't believe it, how much we could raise. The sponsors couldn't believe it. Tom, who helped me with the whole thing, couldn't believe. Nobody. Karen was shocked. The people of the charity are like, what the heck did just happen there? I mean, now they want me to come to Berlin and do like an official kind of fake check thing. And man, I still don't know how crazy that went. A bunch of hermits also pitched in and helped. Right? Screen on. Yeah, let me ask. Oh yeah, I had chat off because of the stream still. Man, yeah, I'm still trying to recover. Next to the pickle shop. Alright, pickle shop it was. Thanks. Alright, let's go there. So, yeah, complete insanity broke out. As I said, I'm still, yeah, completely flashed by what went down there. In the future, I'll try to do this again next year, and yeah, we try to make it bigger. It was super inspiring. I mean, and I tell you a few stories about it while we kind of get going today in today's episode. We kind of want to check out the headhunting thing. Welcome to Grian's headhunting game that will win you prizes. Okay. Green heads have been placed all over the server. All you have to do is collect as many as you can. The hand with the most heads win. Rules: you must not store your heads in any chest. You are not allowed to buy more green heads. You can steal other green heads if you find them. In any chests. So, no, of course, no ender chests, and also, of course, that would include shulker boxes. But you can hide them in hoppers. Grian will not count the hermit set supply on December 1st. Okay, December 1st. Remember, you must store the heads. You must not store it in any chest or in inventory. What? Remember, you must not store the heads in chests or inventory. Yeah, okay. Okay, more prizes will be added over time. There is Grian. Some building project is going on here. Alright. So, there's no green head in here. So, oh, there is one. Hey, I found a green head. Cool, let's look for some green heads. That also gives us a nice chance to go around on the server a bit and talk and catch up. Alright, so... Well, now I got this green head. I cannot store it while I'm offline. I cannot have it in my inventory. But okay, I need to place him pretty much somewhere. Alright. Oh, there's a green head up in there. So, well, next year I'm gonna try to make it even bigger. And yeah, it's interesting enough, a few newspapers caught wind of the situation, also my local newspaper, and there's a bit of a conflict of interest because my girlfriend also works for this newspaper. So she, of course, couldn't do an article about that because she would be biased because she was in the thing, right? But without her even mentioning anything, some of her colleagues already had caught wind of it because of a press notice the charity gave out, right? And so yeah, they contacted me and asked if I was willing to say something about the whole thing, and I agreed, but I wanted to make sure there's no photos of me in the newspaper or so, because here in my hometown, you know, I can chill and have a normal life. Not many people recognize me or anything like that, and I want to keep it like that. And they were okay with that. But in general, well, the typical questions that get asked, you just wonder and go like, well, for example, they asked why I did this. I mean, what is this question? You know, why? There is no why in charity, right? It's quite obvious why charitable work is needed, because there's a problem, and there's some people that want to fix the problem, and you want to support them. It's not, you know, it's not this secret, mysterious thing. So for me, it was more interesting to really point out what the gaming community did there, right? Often when you hear news stories about gaming and so on, it's often quite negative stories, in a sense of, yeah, I don't know, if there's a tragedy or so. Oh, there is a green head in there, I think. Yeah, if there's a tragedy or so. Vorderland, Donkey Boat, Moose Voice, Phantom is an operation. Wait, what? Who has a problem? Oh no, that's not a green head, that's a donkey head. Nobody complained to me, placing some signs. I have no idea what they are doing here. Where was I? Yeah, so I wanted to point out that it's more important to me what the gaming community did there, right? It was a group effort and worldwide. And then I mentioned some individual stories. I kind of, you know, was able to, decipher from all the messages and things that were sent and said. right? So, for example, there was one young viewer who I noticed was donating quite a lot, and that he was young. I don't think there would be some in here, to be honest. That he was young, I only found out later because I think on Twitter then I found a message by them saying that they spent all the money, or a lot of their money they made during their summer job for this charity. So I was aware that, this was like, if it's your summer job money, and you're a young person and you're willing to give that, that's very, very charitable. You know, I during the stream often mentioned people should only really give what they can. I really, of course, pushed as much as I could. It was very exhausting, non-stop, 12 hours, pretty much encouraging people to keep on donating. We had all kinds of incentives. As I said, in the end, I ended up my beard shaved off in a dress with a makeover, my legs waxed, eating bean boozled, disgusting jelly bean thingies all day long, man. So, I gave it my all, but the people in the donation section also did. There's insane amounts of donations. As I said, there's another head. We did under 12 hours, or about 12 hours, and we rose over $40,000, including the bits. The bits were also another $600 or so, roughly $602 exactly. Actually, I looked it up, and I will send that to the charity too, of course. When Twitch gives that money to me, I think it's 2 or 1 month's delay. Not quite sure how it is with Twitch, but as soon as I get it. So yeah, insane. Roughly $4,000 per hour, with a very, let's say, a relatively simple setup. The way we did it, right? It's just me at home with my one webcam, and that's in 3 weeks. So if you have more preparation time, and maybe also convinced more companies now that it's worth investing their time into this, or money, into this, because it was really successful with the amount of money we raised, the viewers we had, and all the sponsors that helped out. Were very, very excited and super happy about the whole dealio. Let's see if there's one in here. Nope. So yeah, hopefully, next year, and now we have a bit of experience with the whole thing, and also a bit more time then to prepare, and also we have some data to prove that we know what we're doing, and hopefully more companies will feel encouraged to get in there, because to just prove my point from before, also the vast majority of all the sponsors and so on. Oh, by the way, I think a tragedy happened up there. Captain Iso was slain, and that's that. I'm not gonna tell you who it was, but he's dead. It was an accident, I was told. Yeah, Captain Iso died. It's really sad. Screen over there hiding heads. Let's go after him. What are they doing there? Oh. Yeah. So it was a great event, and hopefully, as I said, now we can use this to build on that, and to have any gems. No. So yeah, I'm hoping I can build on this next year now, using the numbers and the amount of money we raised to attract more sponsors and take it to the next level, make it bigger. Have a proper landing page done. Oh, this looks really nice. Very beautiful building, man. Yeah, it looks really good. I love this. Who made this? This looks so good. It already almost looks like a Scar thing again, because it's just so good. It looks very good. Wow. Yeah. So overall, a very positive experience, but of course taxing, mentally, draining, and yeah, crazy stuff happened before the thing. You won't believe it. At the moment, I'm not using my own computer. I'm using a computer that I have for about a few weeks until I get a new one. One day before the actual event, my computer broke. I'm not kidding you. I mean, my mainboard went up in flames. Unreal. I, right when Tom was arriving, it's just wanting to boot up my computer, and boom, computer died. And we couldn't believe it. Then, of course, trying to fix it, see if it's what broke, until we figured out it was the mainboard. And then in a last minute crazy thing, um, Tom was able to contact 1337 Boot Camp, which is a pro sports training camp, esports training camp, right? Relatively close to me. And they were like, of course, we're there, we bring you a computer. Like half an hour later, they brought me a pretty good computer now, for a Threadripper processor and a 1060 CPU, and I'm running everything from that now. And then we moved my whole computer over, and thankfully I have a very solid system. Over years I've been taking care of it, keeping it clean and efficient, and therefore I was able to easily switch over, like from an Intel CPU to AMD, just by replugging my hard drives. Like the guys couldn't believe it. They were like, "What? Seriously?" It's like, yeah. Lucky, and then we could fix it, but it was all a last minute call, and got way too less sleep, pretty much no sleep at all, because overnight I need to test everything and make sure everything works, because there is a Grian head, new computer still, and some of the settings were of course messed up, some audio settings, and it took a while, but it's total psycho terror, man. I tell you, it's like crazy mental stress. And luckily then, somehow everything worked out, and a few minutes before we had to go live, we were ready pretty much, and I was just sitting there and thinking, all right, let's just go, try to do the best of it. And then, there's another head up there. It turned into the most epic event ever. I mean, we blew every expectations out of the water, and it was this crazy get together of all kinds of communities. Some of my very old fans, new fans that came in from the Hermitcraft. Some of the hermits even joined the charity server we had going on. Lots of the hermits tweeted about it beforehand, so obviously it was not a single effort by me, right? And with that support, for example, Zizuma starting to stream before me, and we coordinated that a bit. And then when I got going, he raided me, and then we pretty much had a good viewership of over 1,500 between that all the time. And it only was possible because Zizuma raided us. Oh, there's another one. Raided us at the get-go, all right, and gave us a chance to start with good numbers. Right, and if you start with good numbers, then other people might find you on Twitch, and other YouTubers gave shoutouts too that were not related to Hermitcraft, Mojangsters, the whole Minecraft community pretty much came together worldwide. We had viewers from Australia in the beginning of the stream, and then in the later hours, more guys from Europe. Oh, there's another head. More guys from Europe and USA then later, so and all over the world, of course, and it was super amazing. And then the cool thing was we had a few people that were doing fairly big individual donations. We had donations of $1,300, $1,500 individual donations there. And then pretty much in the last 20 minutes or so of the stream, we were at, there's another one, nice, we were on a roll. I knew he was going to do a lot over here at Mambo. So, then Amethyst Raindrops shows up. She's one of the biggest donators always at the Minecraft Marathon every year, right? And I of course didn't, you never can expect the people that donate a lot to show up. You can hope maybe they were there, but she didn't really know about the event, and she only caught the last 20 minutes of it. And then all of a sudden, when we were wrapping up already, and I was already super happy with what we had achieved, with all the lots and lots of small donations, thousands of small donations, pretty much, $5, $10, $1. Then she came in and dropped $5,000, which was of course absolutely mind-blowing at this moment. I really lost it, because it was 12 super intense hours, right? And then you already think, okay, this is so good, it can't go any better. I'm so happy right now that and everybody was super happy, because it felt it was a community effort, and everybody that was pulling together. It was really great, right? And then she comes in and drops 5,000, and that of course was like, oh my god, I literally, I couldn't take it anymore. I was done. I was emotional breakdown. I cried. I didn't care. Thousands of people watching, cried, sitting there with my looking like this, um, yeah, with my blonde wig with makeup on. And then some people were coming out and saying, "What? This is how dog looks? Is this how he always looks?" And I didn't care about anything anymore. And then I was like, "Okay, this is it now. I'm done. I can't. We're finishing this now." And then we were at 37,500 or something, right? And then all of a sudden, just when I was already saying, "Okay, guys, see you next time. Bye." Boom! She drops another 2,500 and brings us to flat 40K, right? And that of course was then really amazing. But yeah, before already, it's not about these super big donations that come in, stuff like that gives you a boost, and you go like, oh my god, this is amazing, right? Of course, I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, we made it all the way to there with pretty much mainly, yeah, community contributions, smaller donations, and then of course some people, as I said, were also donating a lot over the course of the stream, always a handout here and there. Like this one person, for example, I mentioned, who donated a lot of their summer job earnings. I'm just trying to see if I can spot more green hats. We should maybe look in the shops over there, in the rocket shop also. So yeah, now of course I'm trying to get back into the groove. I took a break then on Sunday and Monday, and today, as you can see, we also take it a little bit easy with the recording, right? I will not build anything, but I wanted to catch you up on this, because yeah, this was unique, and yeah, I'm thinking more news outlets and media will catch on to this story sooner or later, because it's extraordinary. How just the numbers, how they kind of add up in a sense. It was not, we didn't have tens of thousands of viewers or whatever, and we did this literally in only 12 hours. Looking for heads, man. Okay, let's look in the slime shop over there. Nice clothes, bro. Yeah, oh yeah, I have to wear the skin for a month, by the way, the whole month of December, and I thought, screw it. I'm gonna start it now already, who cares? Yeah, because I love that somebody in the community made the stream. Then of course we also had a Minecraft server running. Oh, there's another head, nice. We had a Minecraft server running, which was of course super cool, because there was, yeah, hundreds of players, like 200 at some point on, and everybody was doing stuff, and some of the hermits were joining, and so on. So this was just a great event, man. It's like now you feel you want to do it, do it again right away, but of course it's not possible, to just pull that off on the fly constantly. Let's go. We were back here already. Let's go more to the right, over there, and have a look. So yeah, if you were there, let me share your experiences a little bit in this in the chat. I'm saying chat. I'm still in streamer modus. Huh? Um, yeah, I mean in. Oh, there is a look at that. There is one. Nice. Yeah, you know, if you were there, how was it for you? I could see a lot of feedback from people saying did it, they also felt that they were really part of the whole dealio, and that it was a community effort. That I did a good job in entertaining the people for the 12 hours, but not making the thing about me. And that, of course, was very very great to hear for me personally, because that is, you know, with charity, that's also where I kind of shied away from doing too much interviews and so on. Most of the newspapers that called, I turned down and so on. It's not at all about trying to sell a good image of yourself or you know, something like that. This is not what charity is about, right? Is the you have the basic idea that you think you need to help with a situation, and then you get in, and then experiencing that people care and can come together and really like donate, you know, giving money to something that you don't necessarily directly profit from. Oh, there's another head. Is a nice act, you know. It's cool that people do this, and being part of that and experiencing that, either as the guy that organized the thing or as being a donor yourself, and then feeling the power the power of a group. Um, yeah, it's very amazing. It's a very empowering experience. It can be life-changing experiences. So that's why I also just for self-interest, to make these great experiences, suggest people should participate in charitable efforts, because it is a really good lesson also about, you know, what happens if people unite for one good cause and leave all the differences aside. Right? It's a very interesting experience because we live in a very complicated world these days, right? There is, especially in the recent years, when it comes to politics and other things, uh, we observe a division in a society. You hear that now in the media, and also they bring that up, that divisive rhetoric and so on, and other things that make our normal lives very complicated. And in such moments like a charity, that's also a cleansing and very good experience, because yeah, it gives you a chance to just leave all these complicated stuff aside. People unite behind one idea, and together you march forward, and you know, do it. You just do it. And nobody cares about, you know, it's great to see when a lot of people agree to fulfill one goal together and a big teamwork evolves. And to be part of it, I tell you, is a really great experience, and it might change how you in particularly look out on the world and so on as well, you know, because only by experience certain things on, and deeply experiencing them by being emotionally involved, you would maybe be willing to change how you see the world and so on. So yeah, I can just recommend getting involved in charitable events. And the main thing about it is, though, only always give what you can. You should not, if you overdo your charitable efforts and, for example, I don't know, give the money and then you cannot pay your own rent afterwards, then of course that's the wrong motives then, right? First of all, the big job is take care of yourself, so you don't need charity yourself, right? And if you have access, think about what you can do with your access, time, talents, or maybe even money. So yeah, that's the talk about the charity event. To anybody and everybody who donated, who was there, who shared, talked, whatever, you know, all the small things that contribute to such an event, to my Patreon people that all came together and supported me greatly. Especially want to point out again Mermaid here, who is really doing a great job as kind of a leading figure for my Patreon community. I appreciate her work a lot. And of course, thank you, Tom. You know, we worked together for years, and Tom is for sure, the most straightforward and nicest and goodest person I've ever met in this crazy gaming world. That's for sure. Well, anyways, guys, we shoot up a rocket. We're going back into business now. Tomorrow should be a snapshot, I hope. If not, we do a nice round of Wednesday Wisdom. Check out these videos if you're only watching the Hermitcraft episodes. The Wednesday Wisdom short bits are really good, guys. All the cool tricks and behind the scenes stuff I often use here on the server. Well, anyways, I see you. Thanks for watching as usual. Thanks for all your support. Going back now with the daily or regular Minecraft content. Bye, guys.